Hello there, this is 𝐑𝐀𝐄𝐒 and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue talking about Asphalt Legends. And I say talking because today we're going to be checking out the special event for the car on the screen right now, which is the Racer Aglaia. And this special event just started today, and I'm gonna do my usual, which is a full overview of this event, all of the rewards, but also I'm gonna give you a calculator so that you can check how much progress you'll be able to make in it. But before I get into it, if you enjoy my content, please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel, because doing these things tell YouTube this is worth recommending to more people, and in that way I can continue making this content for you. It keeps me going. So go ahead, like and subscribe for some more Asphalt Legends right here. Now, I actually just made a video yesterday testing the car that you're seeing right now in an event for content creators where at least I could drive it against some AI and whatnot. And while that doesn't necessarily tell us how it's going to perform in multiplayer, at least it's a bit of a view at the car itself. I'll put the link in the top right if you want to watch that. But as far as what we're doing today, well, yes indeed, it is the special event, and oh boy, it's a lot of it. So, we have it right here. It's gonna be running for a grand total of 15 days, obviously, because it started some hours ago. It shows 14 days and some hours, but you get the point. Now, the cars featured in this event are gonna be the McMurtry Spearling, the Rimac Concept 1, the Ferrari 499P Modificata. We also have the SCC Ultimate Aero TT, the Bugatti Mistral, and finally the SCC Tuatara. These are the cars that are going to be required in order to make progress in the event. And while you know that I could go stage by stage and all of that, I think it's easier if I do it my way. You know what that means? Spreadsheet! Yes, of course, this is how I do. Alright, so I think just about everybody should be familiar with my spreadsheets by now, but for anybody that is new, as a quick explanation, over here is the detail of all of the stages of the event. Going column by column, we have which stage we're going to be talking about, how many conditions are required in order to unlock said stage, the car that is going to be featured/required in it, and over here you can see what type of rewards will you be able to get depending on how many stars do you have the car at. So I think this makes more sense if I start filling it up to explain how this goes. So in the first stage we have a free try, a gold free try of the Racer Aglaia. So over here, because it's a free try, just enter whatever, it doesn't matter, it will automatically fill it up, and you can see that it starts marking in green and it starts adding up what you have earned in total. So for example, over here, even if you don't have any single car for this event, you at least can get 125,000 credits, 75 tokens, some hunt packs, and miscellaneous rewards. Now, by miscellaneous rewards, I mean these type of packs that can contain blueprints or parts for whatever cars, you know, common cars, so this doesn't really matter. And when I say hunt packs, I mean packs like this one, which are similar to car hunts, where you can get a bunch of random things that you don't necessarily care too much about, but you want to get the blueprints over here. The drop rates for this are low, but still you have an opportunity of getting some blueprints in that way too. Now, because this was a free try, you were able to do all 20 conditions, and it starts adding up here. So because we have 20 conditions, it already unlocked this other stage that require 15. So basically, the more conditions you do, the more it will show you what you will be able to unlock. Now, let's say that for the McMurtry Spearling, you happen to have it at 3 stars. Well, it's gonna mark all of those 3 stars, and it will add up all of the rewards up here. And you can see the general idea of this event is gonna be getting credits, tokens, blueprints for the Aglaia, which are in this column, epics for the Aglaia, hunt packs, or other miscellaneous rewards. Now, for each one of these support cards, you will be able to get an epic if you have it at a high star. So, for example, if you do happen to have the McMurtry at 4 stars, you will also get this epic right here for it, as well as the other rewards. So then we got the Rimac Concept 1, by the way, McMurtry Spearling being a Class A car. For the Rimac Concept 1, same thing. This is a 6-star car, so obviously the rewards are spread in between or amongst those 6 stars, in the same situation, right? You start filling up depending on how many stars do you have the car at. Let's say that I have it at 5 stars, then I get all of these credits, tokens, all of these blueprints. I don't have enough to get to the epic, but I can get some hunt packs, miscellaneous rewards, and the epic for the Rimacs. Then we're gonna have for stage 4 the Ferrari 499P Modificata, 6-star Class A car, same situation. Let's say that you have it at max stars, so in that case you get all of this stuff, including the epic for the Aglaia. You will notice that the epics for the Aglaia are gonna be locked behind the max star of each one of these cars, so keep that in mind. Fortunately, the epics for the feature car is at max stars -1, in this case 5 stars. Then we got the Racer Aglaia once again. This one is a gold free try once again, so just enter whatever and it will fill it up. That is fine. Then we got the SEC Ultimate Arrow, which is a card that I think a lot of us have, but probably not a lot have it at high star, because you remember this was a card featured in a Spotlight. But let's say that you have it at 4 stars, so this is what you could get from it. Then we got the Bugatti Mistral, which is a considerably more rare card, but again, some people may have it. So yeah, you fill it up depending on how many stars do you have it at. But I wanted to get to stage 8. And by the way, all of this is already marked green, because look at how many conditions I have in this theoretical case. So that's more than enough to unlock these stages. But for the SSC to Atara stage, I did want to make a little bit of a pause here, because this is a different type of stage. In all of these stages, the only free tries are in the Racer Aglaia. Other than that, all of this doesn't seem to be free try. So if you don't have the car at any stars, you don't get to do any race in this. But for the Tuatara, it's a key free try. That is to say, this is a car that you probably, well, let's say that you don't have it. Well, you would not be able to do anything if it wasn't a free try, because it requires a key. So therefore, all of this, it's a free try, but it's specific to how many stars do you have it at. Because you may actually not have the SEC to Atara like I don't, but maybe you already have have enough blueprints and you have it at 2 stars already. So technically your free try will be at 2 stars. Otherwise, if you don't have anything, it will still be a free try at 1. So I hope that's not too confusing, but yeah. So at the very least, you will be able to fill this up with the 1 star, because like I said, even if you don't have anything for this card, you will have the free try at 1 star and get this. Otherwise, if you have it at more stars, then put it as such. And then finally, the last stage for the Racer Aglaia. This is not a free try at all, and this is basically the last stage in which you're going to be able to get some general rewards. You can see over here you don't get any blueprints for the card, but you can get 2 epics for it if you have it at max star. So what does this all mean? This is a difficult event, all right? There's no 2 ways about it. This is difficult because it requires a bunch of rare cards. Now, just for the sake of talking about the final rewards, this is the grand total that you could get in the event if you have everything at max stars. This is all the rewards that you get in the stages. We have 5.6 million credits, almost 3,000 tokens, 62 blueprints for the Aglaia, 8 epics for the Aglaia, and 50 hunt packs. Obviously over here I didn't add all of the other stuff because it doesn't matter. But speaking of the rewards, if you could complete the event, here are all of the milestone rewards that you get also, but based on the conditions that you do. So we can get some blueprints for the Aglaia, hunt packs, Aglaia blueprints, credits, blueprints for the Aglaia, hunt packs again, 250 tokens, 1 epic for the Aglaia, 1 miscellaneous, well, you know, miscellaneous packs of whatever. I don't know why they give you miscellaneous at such a high requirement, but either way, another Aglaia epic. And if you do manage to complete this event at 345 conditions, then you can get the decal for the car. You know what? I just lied to you. Yeah, it just seemed weird. Like, it doesn't require you to 100% the event. Look at this. You get it at 345 while the total is 357. So, hey, well, you know, it's a little bit easier, I guess. And just to finalize all of the information in regards to the rewards of this event, here is the grand total of the maximum rewards if you 100% the event. That is all of this stuff plus this laid out in this little table. So we got a total of almost 6 million credits, a little over 3,000 tokens. We got a bunch of epics, or rather 1 epic for each one of these cars. Then we got 72 total blueprints for the Aglaia. Again, it's counting all of the blueprints here plus this one over here. 10 total epics. Oh, I forgot to mention the key for the Tuatara. That it's important. If you manage to get the Tuatara to 6 stars, you can get the key over here in its stage, which is over here. And finally, some hunt packs, 50 hunt packs, which again may or may not contain blueprints for you. That's RNG, so that's why I don't count it as you getting any blueprints from that. Now, you will notice that I added this note over here that the Aglaia packs unlock at 180 conditions. Those are the packs on the shop. So keep that in mind when it comes to whether or not you're gonna be able to unlock the car or start it up, because again, it's gonna matter. In fact, let me show you what would be my progress on my side. Let me clear this entire thing up. By the way, the link to this spreadsheet is, as always, in the description and in the pinned comment so that you can check this and fill it up yourself. all you want to do is enter over here your stars, or for the gold free tries, enter anything. So once again, this is going to be my progress in my best account. So for the 𝐀𝐿eia, whatever, it's a free try. 𝐀𝐿 Spearling, I do have that thing at max stars, which is 5. For the rematch concept one, I only have it at 3 stars, I believe. The 499p Modificata, I have it at 6 stars, fortunately, because yes, I went for that. The Racer 𝐀𝐿eia, this is going to be a free try, so it's fine. SSC Ultimate Arrow, I only have it at 2 stars, so I can only get there. For the Bugatti Mistral, I don't have it at all, so I don't put anything. For the SSC Tuatara, well, technically I do not have it, but here's where it's important. Right as it stands right now, I would only have 177 conditions, so I would not have packs for the 𝐀𝐿eia. And look at that, I only have 24 blueprints out of the 35 in order to unlock it. That looks kind of bad, but again, remember, because the SSC Tuatara, it's a key car, at the very least 1 star, I will have it available. So I can fill it up and I will get that. And with that, I have enough to get to my packs, fortunately. Technically, I do believe that in my Switch account, which is my best account, I have it at 2 stars. So I should be able to get up to this. Puts me at 25 blueprints, and given the milestone rewards, by the way, I don't know why it's put boxes over there. That's not boxes. And fixed. Now it says milestone rewards. Yeah, so 25 blueprints over here plus the 2, 3, and 5. I should be able to at least unlock the car. And if I want to spend tokens into the packs, I could do that. And speaking of the packs, I do want to talk about them. Well, not necessarily the pack for the Racer 𝐀𝐿eia itself, because this is going to cost you, I believe, like 900 tokens per 10 packs, so that you can get blueprints for the car and whatnot. No, I want to talk about the support ones, because here's the deal. While the event is indeed kind of tough because it requires some rare cars and whatnot, the fact that it only requires rare cars, that means that in a way we have a mini burst of speed. What do I mean by that? Well, let's look at the packs. The first pack is going to contain the blueprints for the Class A cars. We have the Ferrari 499p Modificata, the Rematch Concept 1, and the 𝐀𝐿eia Spearling. Like I said, all of these are relatively rare cars. I mean, the Modificata had a Mayhem event, but if you weren't playing back then, or if you missed it, well, you don't have it. So over here, you could get a lot of blueprints for this thing. The Rematch Concept 1, while it is a card that eventually shows up in the Legends store, it takes a very long time for you to get there. Very, very, very long time. So this is a good opportunity to start getting progress into this car, or maybe, you know, getting it to max star if you want to spend a lot. The 𝐀𝐿eia Spearling is a particular case just because it's a very fun car to drive. I love this little thing. It's an acceleration demon, but it's not very fast. It's very quirky, very unreliable. It tends to crash for no reason. So it's not that I'm saying it's a fantastic car, but hey, it's a rare one, so if you're interested, there is that. But this is the worst of the packs, because then we also have this other pack over here, and this is why I said that this is a mini burst of speed. Because this pack, the featured cars are all Class S. We have the worst one being the SSC Ultimate Arrow, we got the Bugatti Mistral, and the SSC Tuatara. These 2 cars are pretty good. This one, not so much, but hey, if you know, it'll be in the process of, I guess, unlocking this. Or if you happen to already have this car at max star somehow, these packs, at a price of 750 tokens, with a drop rate of 20%, oh boy, you're gonna be able to get a lot of blueprints for these 2 cars, the Tuatara and the Mistral. Remember, if you get the Tuatara to 6 stars, you'll be able to get the key for it. And then again, there's the Mistral. This doesn't require a key, but in the process of getting blueprints for one or the other, well, you know, you're gonna be getting blueprints for both of them. So overall, this is for the people who want or like these particular cars. Again, forgetting a little bit about the Ultimate Arrow. But if you like these 2 cars, either one or maybe both, this is a fantastic opportunity for you to get a lot of blueprints. Now, when it comes to how do they compare against the 𝐀𝐿eia, I don't know. But I'm just speaking in the sense of, let's forget about the 𝐀𝐿eia for a second and just focus on this. Because obviously, yeah, the 𝐀𝐿eia is the main car of the event, but man, having the possibility of getting blueprints for these 2 cars at this price with this drop rate, man, this is absolutely fantastic. So I think this is a great opportunity again for you to get blueprints for these cars if you have been looking for them. But there you have it. That is the Racer 𝐀𝐿eia special event. And well, there it is. Once again, if you want to check the calculator and see how much progress you'll be able to make, the link is in the description and also in the pinned comment. It's a Google spreadsheet, so you can fill that up. Once again, if you happen to open it and it's already kind of full, like this, just go ahead and select from here all the way down, delete it all, and it clears it up, and you can start filling it up again in order to, well, you know, see what's going to be your progress. But yeah, there you have it. That's the event. And well, again, the cars required are quite difficult in the sense that they're rare cars and all of that, but like I said, it is a bit of a double-edged sword, because you'll be able to get blueprints for those cars if you're willing to spend a bunch of tokens. Like I said, it's a mini burst of speed. So let me know, what is going to be your progress? Will you be able to get this car? Are you going for the support cars instead? Which one gets you the most interested in? And if you like what I do, once again, like, subscribe, and if you really like what I do, please consider joining the membership for access to exclusive videos and some other perks. The information is over there by the join button, so check it out. But that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.